What's up guys, my name is Monster, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the LUCIAN'S CALL. Now the LUCIAN'S CALL is a weapon that I think most people would say is in the good to great category, and I'm not going to oppose that, but I'm not that big of a fan of the LUCIAN'S CALL. And there's a lot of people, especially Zane mains, that love this gun. In fact, on my top 5 Zane weapons video I made the other day, there was multiple comments saying, "What about the LUCIAN'S CALL? Where's the LUCIAN'S CALL? I can't believe you didn't put it on here." And trust me, I know it's a good gun. I think there's a couple popular YouTubers. I think Killer6 is a big proponent for it. He likes it a lot. And there's a couple others. I mean, you see it make its rounds. It's a popular gun. But like I said, up until today, really, I've barely used this gun. I mean, I have multiple of them in my inventory. Quite great rolls, actually. I just don't find myself using it a lot. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at how to get the LUCIAN'S CALL. We're going to look at how it does against general mobbing, and then of course look at it against bosses. And I'm just going to kind of describe how I feel about it and see if I've been in the wrong this whole time and I've been avoiding a great weapon. So first off, let's talk about how we get the LUCIAN'S CALL. There's two places where the LUCIAN'S CALL is a dedicated drop. The first one is the Ludogram, which you can obtain from the Dinklebot in Skywell 27. If you didn't know, the Dinklebot is actually a reference to Destiny, which is probably one of my favorite games of all time. So it's really nice to see them do a reference to that. But what you do is you take the Ludogram and you take it to Crazy Earl on Sanctuary, and he will drop you a gun with the increased chance of getting a LUCIAN'S CALL. Now, I like to record me getting these guns just to prove them to you, that this is where they drop from. But I farmed over 50 Ludograms today, and I didn't get a single one to drop. Now, I have in the past, though, so I promise you that it does drop from here, but unfortunately, I don't have the video to show you it dropping. Now, another place that drops the LUCIAN'S CALL is the Blue Fire in the Slaughter Star 3000. And I'm pretty sure that they added this into the game when they were adjusting world drops to having dedicated loot sources. I just find it kind of weird that this gun already had a dedicated source and they added it to another place. But you can get it from him as well. So, what does the LUCIAN'S CALL do? Critical hits return 2 rounds to the magazine and ricochet 2 bullets to the nearest enemy. So basically, as long as you're hitting critical shots, you have unlimited ammo, and the bonus of it being basically a Jacob's rifle. Alright, let's talk LUCIAN'S CALL against mobs. Now, I think that this is probably where the LUCIAN'S CALL is going to shine the most. In fact, I believe that to be true. When you are going against low health level enemies that have really easy crits to hit, the LUCIAN'S CALL is actually really good. There's no denying it. This gun will really shred. You can see it in the gameplay. It's good. Honestly. The problem with the LUCIAN'S CALL, in my opinion, is I think what they did to counteract the overpoweredness, I guess you could say, of its legendary feature is if you're not hitting crits, this gun does no damage at all. Seriously, it's like the gun starts shooting marshmallows instead of bullets. There was one instance, and I'll put it on the screen for you, where I was going up against a Nog, and Nogs have really hard criticals to hit. They're basically on their back, but they put a shield and they're quick and everything. I could not hit its crit for the life of me, and I was trying to jump around and everything. The only time I could hit the crit was when I froze it, because I'm Zane and using a Cryo LUCIAN'S CALL. But before I froze him, and I only froze him for a short period of time, I did no damage. It was nothing. It was like it was insane. And this is the main problem that I have with the LUCIAN'S CALL. As long as crits are easy to hit, it's a great gun. It's really good. But when you can't hit a crit, it does nothing. So I guess that's where my major issue with the LUCIAN'S CALL lies, is when you can hit criticals, it's a really good gun, like I said. But when you can't, it's honestly garbage. Now, don't worry, I definitely went ahead and tried this against some bosses, because, some guns are better for bosses, some guns are better for mobs. So, I initially went against Katagawa Ball. Now, Katagawa Ball is weak to corrosion and shock, and I had a cryo gun, but I still wanted to see what it could do. And it was bad. It was really bad. I actually ran out of ammo. You can carry like 2,000 rounds of assault rifle ammo, and like halfway through the fight, it was just like, nope, you're done. And so I thought, you know what? That's unfair. Let me go to someone who only has red bar health. I'm using a cryo Lucian's Call. That should be fair. So I went up against the Rampager, and it just wasn't impressive. Now the Rampager doesn't have the best crit, but I mean you can still hit it, and I killed him with it, but it wasn't impressive. And so just for reference, I went ahead and I went back into the fight with a non-anointed Cutsman, Fire Cutsman, and I just wanted to see what it could do. And it had to have been doing at least double the damage. Uh, until the third phase is fire, and then I switched to a shock one and literally one phased him. Um, but yeah, that's really where the Lucian's Call lies. If you can't hit crits, then it's bad. So let's recap my thoughts on the Lucian's Call, because I'm sure by this point in the video you probably think I'm president of the Lucian's Call hate club. Against general mobs with easy crits, this gun is actually, I would say, amazing. It performed better than I thought it would, and I'll probably use it more because of what I saw today in those types of scenarios. But against enemies with hard crits to hit, this gun is bad. Like, there's so many more options that I would take. And in even normal scenarios, when I can hit crits, I mean, this gun isn't better than a redistributor. Now, I know the redistributor is probably the best mobbing gun in the game, but I mean, if that's what you're really after, if you're after the best, the Lucian's Call isn't it. Is it a good change of pace gun to switch it up? Yeah, I would say yes. But I'm not sure if it even makes the podium for mobbing. Now, let's talk bosses. I'm just going to be honest with you, don't use this gun against bosses. There's so many better options. Like I said, a non-anointed Cutsman was doing at least double the damage, probably more. I'm probably being generous to the Lucian's Call. If you can't hit a critical on a boss, this gun does just no damage. It looks really cool though, so it is going. That's good for it. But yeah, I guess that's where you could say I land on the Lucian's Call. Good to great for general mobbing, with exceptions to hard to hit crit enemies, and for bossing, it's bad, like C or D tier in my opinion. So I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that fully disagree with me on this video that I've made today, so be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you liked my video, give it a like. If you disliked my video, give it a dislike. And if you want to make sure to never miss any of my videos, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That's all I have for you in today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Now, one last thing before I let y'all go, I just wanted to talk kind of about the state of my channel right now. I'm 5 videos in to my YouTube channel, and this is solely just kind of like a passion project. I grew up watching YouTube videos, since Modern Warfare 2 was really when I got into it. And I just finally, pulled the trigger. I wanted to make videos of my own. And so that's kind of where I've been at. And now each video you've probably seen is a little bit different in the way it is. I guess I'm playing around with different styles of videos, trying to figure out which one I like the most. I'm definitely going to continue the Guns Through Generations series that I started. I've kind of made 2 of them, one with the actual title. And I posted it to Reddit, and it was really well received, so I'm really glad to see that. But I guess what I really just wanted to say was thanks to the 20 guys that have, and gals, I guess, that have subscribed to me so far. Now 20 subscribers is infantile in YouTube land, but for only making videos for 10 days, I would say that's pretty okay, especially for not having like a viral video. I guess the one on Reddit did well. It's got like 350 views, which in the grand scheme of things, if you think about it, that's talking to a large performance hall. I mean, comedians sell out halls that are, that big, and I'm no comedian, so just thanks. And I try to upload a video maybe every other day, So I guess that's what you can look for. But yeah, I thank you for subscribing and everything. It's really cool to see, and hopefully this can grow. I don't ever really expect to make money off of it. But obviously, I don't think anybody makes YouTube videos without thinking that it would be cool to have a source of income from it. So I'm just gonna keep making videos. Thanks to all that have subscribed and watched my videos so far. And like I said, hope to see you in the next one. All right, see y'all.